Hi everyone, it's Dawn and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm unboxing or unbagging a handbag for you, and it's another Dooney Bourke handbag, and the bag I'm unboxing is the Dooney Bourke Pebbled leather shoulder hobo bag, and it comes in two sizes. I have just the regular hobo bag, but it does also come in a smaller size, and I'll get into that more as I show you some of the features of the bag. But I have it here. I did take it out of the box just because there's no need for you to have to sit through me opening the box. And this is what it looks like, my first impression of the bag. And I'm just going to open the plastic, take off all the foam on all the tassels and handles and so on, and I will be back in one moment. Okay, I have everything unwrapped. They do such a fantastic job of wrapping every single little thing, so it always takes a little bit of time to get the wrap off. I did leave the tag on. I always like to leave the tag on for 24 hours after I purchase a bag, even when I know I'm going to keep it, because I don't want to move right into it. This one I know I'm going to keep though, so the tag is going to come off. I think I'm actually going to move into this to show you what fits inside while I'm filming this. And I'm going to take the tag off because I really thought long and hard about this bag, and it definitely meets my satisfaction. As I was pulling everything off, I took a really deep dive into the bag and took a look at everything, and it's everything I hoped it would be. I was not sure at first if I would want to send it back for the smaller size. So let me tell you the dimensions of this bag. This bag is 7 inches in height, 4.5 inches at its widest point here, and then it's 11.5 inches across at the widest point. So at the base, it's obviously the widest, and then it's smaller up here. Now, for comparison's sake, I did write down the dimensions of the smaller bag, which looks identical to this one, except that it's a little bit smaller. And I think that one is called the Pebble Grain Small Hobo Bag, and this one is the Pebble Grain Hobo Bag. And the smaller bag is 6 inches in height. Like I said, this one is 7, so it's an inch taller. The smaller bag is 4 inches in depth across with this width this way, and this one's 4.5, so it's not a huge difference. And where this one is 11.5 across, the smaller one is 10. So let's see, that would probably stop right about here. So it is a little bit smaller. And so if you're looking for a smaller bag, that might be the one for you. This bag weighs 1.5 pounds. It feels very, very light, and the smaller bag is 1.3. So there's not much of a difference in the weight of the bag. It says on the website that this is crafted from all new European pebble grain leather. I don't know what's new about that. Maybe it wasn't European leather that they used in the past, but it seems identical to me to the pebbled leather bags that I have. It might be a little more buttery and soft. So it feels very, very soft, very, you know, everyone uses the word buttery, and I don't really know how that translates to leather because butter is creamy, but I guess it feels very creamy. It does feel very buttery, very soft, not stiff, not hard, not plasticky at all. Dooney Bourke top-notch quality, and I've said in my other Dooney Bourke handbag videos that Dooney Bourke is just top-notch quality at an amazing price. I have Louis Vuitton bags, and I've paid like 10 times the amount that I pay for a Dooney Bourke bag, and now I just get Dooney Bourke because now that I'm older, I'm more about the quality than I am about, and I don't really like having letters all over my bag. I don't hate it, but you know, anyway, this is more classy and sophisticated in my opinion. So one thing that I really liked is the strap. This is what the strap looks like, and it's got this buckle that, you know, just very easy to remove the strap. So that's what that looks like. And it's the vachetta leather that Dooney Bourke makes their vachetta bags out of. Very, very nice. It's also trimmed with the vachetta, and it just feels amazing, amazing quality. It does have feet at the bottom of the bag, and this is the brown T Moro color, which is incredibly popular. In fact, I really wanted to get like a little matching wallet or something inside of it, but all the brown T Moro wallets are on back order, so I didn't get one. I really don't need one anyways, but I'm so happy to have this color. I've been wanting this color for such a long time, and I wasn't sure what bag to purchase in this color. I was considering my last bag that I got not too long ago. This is my everyday bag, and I love this bag. I use this pretty much every single day since I got it. And this one is in black and vachetta. So to show you the color difference, black and vachetta and T Moro brown. So it is a difference. It's not such a dark brown that it looks black. It definitely looks brown. And then I wanted to also show you, per your requests, I've gotten many requests on my bag review for this one to compare it to other colors. I do have some vachetta leather bags that I've shown you. I'll link all my Dooney Bourke bag reviews. I only have a couple of them, or unboxings, down below so you can see my other bags. I only have the pebbled leather in 4 colors. One is white, so I didn't pull that bag out right now, but I will link the video below, because white, you know it's white. It's not, you're not going to confuse it for brown or black or navy blue. And the vachetta collection is completely different leather. It's, this. So I didn't want to bring those bags out right now to show you, but I can do a complete collection if you'd like to see it. So anyways, this is the black, this is the brown T Moro, and this little round satchel that I love so much. I think you can only get this one on Poshmark and eBay now. This one's navy blue. So I'm gonna show you what they look like side by side. Navy blue and brown. And then black and navy blue. And see, you can really tell, I hope that translates on camera, that this is in fact navy blue. I carry this bag all year round. I carry this even in the summer, because navy blue, it can be a summer color too. And I just love this bag. I was told that this is one of the only bags that Dooney Bourke has made that they used silver hardware. So you can see these little rivets are silver, the zipper silver, the straps for the crossbody strap is silver. Dooney, if you are watching, which I know you don't even know who I am, bring back this bag. It's so cute. Isn't this bag darling? Okay, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about this bag. And again, Dooney Bourke bags are classic. You will have them forever. I mentioned in my white Dooney Bourke bag review that Little Fires Everywhere came out, I think on Hulu, and it has Reese Witherspoon in it, and she carries the classic Dooney Bourke bags in that that show. And these have just been so popular ever since like the 80s, 90s, and they just wear like it's nobody's business. Okay, so back to this bag. This bag does come in 12 different colors on the Dooney Bourke website. I'm sure they probably carry this on the Dooney Bourke website, which I think is the I Love Dooney website. They have great sales. This normally retails for about $239, and I got it for less than $200. I think it was $190 something. And you can get them on QVC. You can find them at the outlet mall. You can find them in lots of different places, in department stores. And I always just look for the best deal, because I always buy my Dooney Bourke handbags on sale. And it's so great to get a quality handbag that you'll have in your collection forever for less than $200. So this strap is removable. And this bag did not come with a crossbody strap, but I do have crossbody straps with my other purses. So If you have a Dooney Bourke bag that has a crossbody strap, you could always attach it onto here and change this into a crossbody. So that's a really nice thing that you can do because this is removable, or you can just kind of leave it hanging at the side and have your removable crossbody strap, you know? And I think that the shape of this bag would be really cute for a crossbody as well. Okay, so let's go inside the bag now. It's got this very smooth zipper. I've never had issues with Dooney Bourke zippers, never. And I've been buying them ever since I graduated college in 1994. So this is what it looks like on the inside, and I really like this. Some of the Dooney Bourke bags are red on the inside. Several of my pebbled leather bags are, for example, this one. And I like that this one is lighter on the inside, even though it could potentially get dirtier, but it's the kind of lining, it's fully lined and it's really durable, hardy lining, and it's pretty easy to clean with a wet wipe or something like that. This bag as well, I shouldn't keep going back and forth, but this also has the light lining. This one has a zip pocket on the inside. Dooney Bourke bags always have great organization on the inside as well, and the pockets are always pretty deep and large. So it's got the card to register your bag, and it's as large as my hand. It almost goes completely across the bag. Actually, it pretty much does go across the whole width of the bag, and it's pretty deep too, so you can fit a lot into this little zipper pouch here. Then there's a slip pocket right here, and I like that just to kind of keep my items separated. I do carry like an ink pen in my purse, and I always keep it in a plastic bag like this, and something like this I would just put like right inside there, so I have easy access to it, especially these days where we're not wanting to use other people's pens or borrowing pens at the post office and store and so on. I like to have a pen with me at all times. So, and that's what it looks like on in the main compartment. It does have this little thing for a key. I never use these things. Do you guys use those things? And if so, what do you use them for? Do you use them for your keys? And then it has one pocket here that goes across the whole width of the bag. And again, this is like a smaller pouch. It's about a little larger than half. It goes to about here. So it starts about here and it goes to about here. So it's a slip pocket without a zipper on it. So that is everything inside the bag. And then it doesn't have any pockets in the back, but it does have one pocket in the front, smooth zipper. Just listen to that, it's so smooth. And this is really nice. I'm filming on my phone, so I can't show you, but my phone would fit inside this and zip it closed. And that's what I would mainly use this for, or I would just put it inside this zipper, this flat pocket right here. But yeah, it's got great organization. Isn't that amazing? Just the quality is amazing on these bags. I'll show you what fits inside. I have my contents that I need to bring with me right now. I'm going to show you how it'll fit inside my bag because I honestly don't know. And then I will show you how it looks. I'll kind of pull up my camera and stand up and show you how it looks, you know, with my outfit and how it fits on my shoulder and all that. So here it is. This is kind of funky. I have to kind of turn this around so it'll lay nicely. If you don't like these, Dooney Bourke, you could take it off. And they do sell these at the outlet mall and online. You can get your initials. My initial does happen to be a D, so that's good, but my last name begins with a K and not a B. So, but you could customize this to be your initials instead of Dooney Bourke. So I don't know, some people like this, some people might not like that. Okay, so I got this little guy. This has been in my favorites. It absolutely is a favorite, and I showed this to you several times already. It is in black. I wish I could get it in brown, but it's back ordered, so I need to see if I can still get this. I'm worried they're phasing these out, and it's like a little kiss-like pouch, and then you think it's just going to be one cavernous pouch, but nope, there's card slots on both sides, so you can fit at least 6, but I fit more because I double them up. But there's 6 slots, 3 and 3, and then they're pretty, the top one is pretty deep, so I just kind of stack my frequent, you know, my like punch cards and things like that in there. So I got this. This is my wallet. Always carry wet wipes. Have those in there. And I'm gonna put them in that same pouch as the pen, the slip pocket. I've got my hand lotion, and this is from Bath & Body Works, and this is Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. It's like a seasonal one. It smells so, so good. And I'm gonna put that on this side. I've got my little makeup pouch, and I've got my lipstick, my brush on sunblock, just various things that I need. I think I've got a foundation stick in here from Lancome just in case I need to touch anything up, but very minimal. And that's part of the reason why I wanted to get this bag, because lately I've been using smaller bags. I used to be a huge tote bag girl. I'm the mother of 4. I always just had a lot of stuff to lug around, and lately I haven't been reaching for my totes as much. I've been kind of going smaller and smaller. So even though this might seem large to some of you, it's small for me. I always have my key fob. I don't need to use it. I just always have to have it on my person for my car to start. It's keyless. And so I'm putting that in the zipper pouch. My mask. And I always have an extra disposable mask. Tissues. And my sunglasses. So I'm gonna just set those. I don't have the case with me. I'll have to put the case in here and put them in the case, but that's everything. And the bag does come with a nice dust cover. They always come with these nice dust covers that are pretty large, and I like that. I could put the bag in it and then just kind of fold this over and store it on a shelf in my closet, and it keeps them nice and covered when they're just sitting in my closet. I also stuff them. I keep the stuffing that comes with the bags, and when I'm not using them, I stuff my bags so it kind of keeps their shape. So that's what I do. And so this is my bag completely filled up with my contents. It still feels really light, actually. I mean, not really light, but it's not a heavy bag. I feel like the vachetta leather bags, the ones that are all vachetta, can get heavy. But no, this is not a heavy bag. Okay, so I'm gonna stand up and show you how it looks on my person. It has an 11.5 handle drop from the top of the strap to the bottom, so it will fit nicely over a coat or a sweater, or, you know, all that bulky wear that we'll be soon wearing. And I really like how there's just lots of space there. You can get your arm in there and hold it close to you, and I really like that. So that's something else that's quite nice about this handbag. So this is the Dooney Bourke Pebbled leather hobo bag in the regular size. And I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please don't forget to hit like, share this video with anyone you think might be interested, and subscribe if you're not already. I'd love to get to know you better. Please leave a comment, even if you just say hello. And have a blessed and beautiful day. I'll see you next time.